Why did I have to say 50? Why couldn't I have said 100? If I hit 50 subscribers, then I will give this back to you. Oh, I won't let him take you. I promise. I won't let him take you away. You're mine. I should have said more. I should have said 1,000. 100,000. Never happened. Don't worry. You're all mine. Oh. What? Oh no. I think he found me. Oh, hey! How's it going? Oh, hey, I didn't expect to see you here. Look, can we talk about this? When I said 50, I didn't actually expect to hit 50. And realistically, I was only 3 away. It could have been 3 people on a drunken night that accidentally hit the subscribe button. Oh, okay. Well, 13 people on a drunken night? Okay, fine. But I'll tell you what. Please don't take this away. I really want to. Can I trade you my soul? I will give you my soul, and get to keep this. How's that sound? You like souls, right? Now come on. You didn't have to do that. Oh my God, acting like my soul. Really, it's not that bad. God. Fine. You know what? Here, just take it. Fine. I didn't want to keep it anyway. Wait. What do you mean, see you again soon? What is that supposed to mean? Man, what am I going to do now? This is... Wait. What's this? This is interesting. How do I, what do I do with it? I've been the first timers here, bro. First timers here, bro. Oh, what's that? What's that? Whoa. That was weird. Well, the intro, I guess. Welcome back to the least professional channel on YouTube, and welcome to Josh's Cemetery Chats. Hanging out here with Fred, got the babies coming around here, you know, all the cool stuff. So before we get started on this video, I wanted to say a big thank you to MrGrey for the shout out he gave me last week. Was not expecting to get shouted out by one of my favorite YouTubers, but so that was really cool. And I know a bunch of you are new here, coming over either from MrGrey's channel or maybe you found me on the YouTube suggested page. I'm not sure how far they're suggesting me. But I want to thank you all, everybody that's subscribed in the last week. Everybody that's ever subscribed, but especially in the past week. There's 14, we're up to 60 subscribers now. I said last Tuesday that I was really wanting to get to 50. That was one of my goals for this year, was to try to hit 50 subscribers. I have a stretch goal of 100, but 50 was the main primary goal. And we're at 60 now. Wow. Okay, after that little blooper, Fred just blew over, so we had to fix that. Like I was saying, we're at 60 subscribers now. I was aiming for 50, we got to 60. You guys are awesome. I love every single one of you, and thank you. So let's go ahead and get into the chat today. So the reason for this chat, I've been doing a lot of research for the Ohio Legends and Tales series, and going through and just a lot of what I do with the Ohio Legends and Tales series, I try to script it out a little bit, and I aim to tell us the true stories from around Ohio, where there's usually only legends. Fred's over here rocking. It's really windy out here today. So I aim to tell the true stories in Ohio where there's only legends. And one of the things that I do while I'm researching these stories is I'll look up old newspapers, I'll look up birth certificates, death certificates. There's all this kind of stuff, especially from like the 1800s and the 1900s. It's hard to find stuff from the 1800s, especially the early 1800s. Mid to late 1800s is usually pretty good, especially for newspapers. But the reason I bring this up is because there's a lot that goes into making those videos. So one of the things that I do in the process is keyword research. And essentially what I do is I'll go into the YouTube, I'll go into the search page, and I'll search for the title or the subject matter of the video to get an idea for like how are other people titling, if they're covering it at all, what are they titling, what do their thumbnails look like, just to get some ideas of what else is out there, so that I can properly structure my content to be as appealing as possible, essentially, for new viewers. And the video that I'm working on for this coming Friday's Legends and Tales video, when I was doing that in the process, I found some videos of people that were covering the legend essentially from a ghost hunting perspective only. So they were going out to the location, they're ghost hunting, they're kind of half telling the story, and what it seemed like from what I could tell was people were telling the story just based off of the websites that already had the story listed on them. Not necessarily reading it word for word, but just reciting the general story itself. A couple of them actually kind of read it almost word for word from these websites that had it posted. Now, why is this a problem? Well, it's a problem because they were completely off. Two of the videos at least had the wrong year. And there's a plaque sitting at the site, and you'll see it in the video on Friday. There's a plaque sitting there, and it actually has the year of the event on it. And these guys are standing here, and they're recording their video, and they're citing the wrong year. It comes down to basic research and really easy to do kind of stuff. What I've seen in a couple of these videos that I've worked on is that people aren't going in and validating the history so much as they're just regurgitating the legend. And realistically, if that's all that you're doing as a YouTube channel, that's really lazy to me. I mean, I'm just going to come out and say it. If all you're doing is regurgitating a legend, whether you are going to a place to ghost hunt or not, that's lazy. If you're going to go out, especially if you're ghost hunting, and I don't know, I know MrGrey watches, but he doesn't really ghost hunt. He's kind of in the same boat as me. But if you're somebody out there who has a ghost hunting channel and you make videos where you go out looking for the paranormal, I don't have a problem with somebody looking for the paranormal or having a ghost hunting type of channel. There's some times that I'm going to do that in the future as far as like the ghost hunting thing. But at least do your research. Do your due diligence. Look at what the true history is behind something. If you're going to have a ghost hunting channel or something like that, I would implore you to go out, do the research of a location, and if it comes back that the research shows that there wasn't anything that happened, have the gumption to say, hey, there's nothing here. Let's move on to the next spot. Sometimes you're going to find that a legend is just a legend. As I move forward in the Ohio Legends and Tales series, we're going to have some of those that come up, where a story is really well told, but it turns out to be just a legend, that nothing actually historically happened. And then we're going to have the reverse of that, where maybe something's not a legend, but something did happen. Even if you're not on YouTube, if you are a ghost hunter and you're going out, you're looking for the paranormal, whether you believe in it and you're trying to verify it, or you're like me and you don't believe in it, but you're looking to see if you missed something. In that kind of circumstance, if you're going out and doing that kind of stuff, don't just rely on the popular legends, the legends that everybody knows, as your basis for determining whether a place is haunted or not. Look at historic records, look at historic places, and the true history of things. Because if some place isn't really haunted, and you're out there, especially if you're making a video and saying that a place is haunted and saying that something happened historically there, and it turns out that nothing actually happened, you are either doing your viewers a disservice by not doing the research, or you did the research, found out that it wasn't haunted, told your viewers it was anyway. You lied. If you lie about stuff like that, if you go out to a place because you didn't do the research and you're straight up lying, even though you know something didn't happen, that's a bad way to go. Flip side, if you didn't know because you didn't do your research, you're not doing a very good job. You should be doing your research, doing everything you can to test and look for places that are actually verifiably some kind of incident happened that you can follow up with. And think of the fact too that, like, if something actually happened and you know that, you have names to reference for some of the research and some of the ghost hunting that you do. So keep all of that in mind. I know it's a little bit of a long-winded rant. That's the bulk of the video though. I want to take a couple minutes here at the end to talk a little bit about the channel, things that I'm working on, things that my goals and ambitions and what I'm trying to do, especially because I got so many new people. When I first started this channel, if you go back and you look at some of my earlier videos, I was trying to be a photography channel. That was what I was looking at. I just picked up photography as a hobby. I was really enjoying it, so I was trying to share what I was learning about photography along the way. I wasn't enjoying that as much. I still love photography. You know, it's not about whether I enjoy photography. I love photography. Getting some really beautiful shots there's nothing quite like it. But where I was running into a roadblock was when I was trying to come up with ideas for videos and make them interesting and do something fun with them. I wasn't enjoying that process. So I switched over to covering something that I really do enjoy. And I'm loving this. I'm enjoying what I'm doing now. Going out to cemeteries, covering these stories. We're in the area that we're in now because of an Ohio Legends and Tales video. And we just found the cemetery that we're checking out. There's some really cool stuff. There's actually a chair. If you remember my devil's chair video, there's a chair just like that that's sitting in the cemetery up high on a pedestal. So I'm gonna get a picture of that and I'll put that in here. Seeing stuff like that is just so cool to me because there's a history, there's a story behind that. That's something I can come back at some point maybe and tell the story of why that chair is there. You know, those kind of cool little things. Those are the tales that I'm looking for. So I've got about 5 or 6 Legends and Tales videos in the planning stages. And typically I'm filming once a week. So I usually go out on the weekends and I film. And I wind up in situations like a couple of weeks ago where there was a couple weekends in a row that I really couldn't get out. What I'm trying to do is upload twice a week, Tuesdays and Fridays. Tuesdays are Cemetery Chat days. Fridays are Legends and Tale days. I might change the Legends and Tale days to Saturdays, but I'm still kind of debating on that. So let me know whether you guys would rather see Friday evenings or Saturday evenings. But aside from that, the occasional weekend where I have some trouble, may not be able to get both videos in, may not be able to get either video in depending on what's going on. And I'm trying to find the best way to communicate that out to everybody. From time to time, if that situation arises, I might put out a video. I don't have enough people yet to have a community tab, so that's kind of out. But if you keep an eye on my social media, so Twitter, which I will link below, Facebook I may or may not link below. I've linked it in the past, but lately I've been questioning whether or not I want to have a Facebook page. So I'll probably link that below. And Discord. Discord is probably the best way to get a hold of me outside of the comment section down below, just because I'm on there all the time, unless I'm sleeping. If you want to keep up to date with the information, if you want to, ask me a question or something that's not related to a video, head over to one of those places, send me a tweet, like the Facebook page, or join the Discord. I just wanted to add that in as a little bit of channel news. I know it's getting a lot longer than I wanted. I probably cut quite a bit of this out. I don't know exactly how much yet, because I want to try and shorten the videos. My goal is to try to keep videos under 15 minutes, at least for cemetery chats. The Legends and Tales videos are going to go on for however long they need to for the legend. But these videos I'm trying to keep below 15 minutes. Let me know, if you guys want to see more of this, if you guys want to see something else. I'm open to ideas, so just hit me up down in the comment section below. Other than that though, I think that's about all I have. This was kind of a little ranty video / update video. I'm not sure how I'll divide it up yet, but yeah, so keep an eye out on the channel. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. What you'd like to see, especially the newer members of the community. I want to get to know you guys. I love to see the comments. I've gotten some comments from some of the newer people in the past week that have subscribed. I absolutely love that. And I try to respond as best I can. I'm not always the greatest with words, as is probably evident right now. But I try my best to respond to you, add as much, I want to have a conversation and that kind of stuff. I'm not always good at it. My intentions are always good. Just keep that in mind. I'm trying. Call me out too. If something seems off, if a response is not what you expected, call me out on it. I don't mind at all. I don't get angry. I don't get mad at people, especially in YouTube comment sections. So make sure to hit the like button down below if you like the video. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already. If you made it this far into the video, hit the subscribe button. Go check out my other stuff. I've got some great other videos out there. I have the cemetery chats all in a playlist. We'll put that playlist up here, and I will try if I can to put the Ohio Legends and Tales playlist right down here. So check those out if you haven't already. Subscribe if you want to see more like this. And otherwise, that's all I've got. I will see you all next time. Have a great day.